Hello, I just wanted to say something to our volunteers. When you show up on Wednesday, there will be a gift for you. And I just wanted you to know that we are so grateful for all that you guys do for us. I'm going to name the names of people and try and summarize just a little bit what you do for us. But many of you even go beyond um, even the things that I'm going to mention. So I'm just going to go through the list. Amber Purdy, oh my gosh, she is here Mondays and Thursdays in the office and does everything and anything. Huge part of what she helps out with is our admissions process, especially this time of year. The office work in here gets so busy that, as people are applying and having questions, it's hard to do both. So, Amber, thank you so much. I don't know what we would do without you. We would probably lose new students just because of the timing and trying to get back. And we appreciate the fact that you are staying on top of that and helping us with that and giving tours and just everything and anything that we need here in the office. Stephanie Pappas, she comes in with her little sunshine children and helps out at recess. And we are so blessed to have that family. Her husband helps out with chapel, and I know that if there's anything we ever needed, they would jump in. Kelly Ferguson, she does do the cleaning around here, but I think she lived here this last school year. I honestly think she secretly had a bed somewhere because she was here nonstop. Not only, was she doing janitorial type work, but she was concessions and she was a junior mom helping out with hot lunch. And there was just so much that she did above and beyond. And we're grateful to have Kelly in our lives. Marv Lisa BG, she is always ready and available to jump in. She is always here on Tuesdays at, all I gotta do is call and say, okay, I need you. And she comes in. So she helps out with a lot of Mr. Kaufman's task and inputting data into the computer and stuff like that. So thank you, Marlisa. Mercedes, oh my goodness, Mercedes Bauermeister has headed up the PTO for a few years now, and she pours her heart into this. And we are so grateful for all that she does. And she helps out in the office even on Fridays. She really cares about our teachers and trying to find ways to bless them. So thank you, Mercedes. Denise Troyer, she is an amazing volunteer. She helps out in the classrooms. She helps out at recesses, and she is always, always available. And she'll substitute teach for us. And she's just cares so much for her children, and we're grateful for Denise. Samantha Coleman, thank you. It's a simple task of washing the dish towels in the kitchen, and we appreciate you doing that. That sometimes gets overlooked until there's a pile of dirty rags there and someone's going, oh no, we have nothing clean. So Samantha, thank you for staying on top of that and always making sure that we have clean dish towels. Sherry Watt, she was a PTO volunteer, helped out with that and has always been willing and available anytime we needed anything. She would jump in and do, and we appreciate her. Kendra Slayball and her husband Gary. Kendra has helped out with PTO as well, but Gary and Kendra help with keeping the outside of the school looking fresh and nice. If you see new flowers around, they're the ones that are out here in the evenings and weekends digging in the dirt. And we thank you. That's a sacrifice because sometimes it's cold and rainy and you're out there. So thank you. Johnny and Hillary Kosick, another couple that is always willing to just jump in and do whatever we need. Research things. They've headed up the development committee, so these fun events that have been planned, some of them didn't get to happen because of COVID-19, but they have both poured their heart into trying to promote events and things around the school, and we're grateful for their efforts. Uh, Carmen Helmuth helps out at recess. That's such a huge blessing for the teachers to be able to step away from that and just take a moment, do some things in their classroom, and just uh, catch a breath. Stephanie Hall, has come and helped out with driveway duty in the morning, just making sure kids are getting in to the school safely. And sometimes that door for the little ones is hard to open. So she's there helping them. Heidi DeTelder, she came faithfully twice a week to help out with driveway after school. And that's a big help for our teachers as well. It's hard for them to get out there and be out there, and we want our kids to be safe. And we appreciate anybody who's available to do that driveway duty after school. Rosanna Gingrich and Brenda Wise helped out with concessions. They both poured a lot of time into that. Brenda didn't even have kids that played sports, and she was still helping out with that, doing a lot of the scheduling, and thank you. We know that was a sacrifice of your time. Jessica Yoder, she helps out with recess on Fridays, and she headed up our spelling bee and spent time with the kids, learning and studying and practicing and just making that happen. Thank you, Jessica. That's a huge undertaking, and we're grateful. Katrina Bontrager, she did recess duty, and she'd bring Jack in with her, and that was always so much fun. Love seeing them on those days and having them. And she was a part of PTO as well, and just jumped in with both feet, helping out and being involved. And thank you. We appreciate that. Angela Helmuth, she would come in on Wednesdays here in the office. She takes care of our script program. You hear us talk about often, and the Kroger and the Kohl's cards and all of that. And because of that program, we were able to buy all those folding chairs for the Christmas program and the musicals that we will now use in the gym. And that takes work. It takes effort for someone to maintain a program like that. And look at the blessing. So thank you, Angela. Pam Morell, some of you don't know her. This is Harper Skaggs' grandma, and she would come in on Fridays at lunchtime and just help the little ones with their hot lunch meal and just go out at recess and watch over them. So we're grateful for her and her sweet, sweet nature. So thank you, Pam. Natalie Harris jumped in and worked on costumes, preparing for Fiddler on the Roof. She did a lot of washing and ironing and repair and just trying to get those ready. And that was a lot of work. So we're thankful for Natalie. And Jonathan and Amy Kramer, they were part of the development committee as well. And like I said earlier, that was a huge undertaking. And they care about the school, and I just appreciate their efforts in that. Someone else I didn't mention, Eric DeTelder, he is our IT guy here at school. He helps us with our computers and our problems and technical issues, and he's always available, helping us right now with doorbells and things like that. So we appreciate his time and efforts as well. I'm sure that I have probably missed someone. I know that Wayne and Samantha also are a part of the development committee as well. We are grateful, even if it's just one thing that you do for us, everything is appreciated. We wouldn't survive without our volunteers. So thank you so much. Have a great day.